I'm Sandra Carol Gordon from Wellspring, and we're here on the leeward side of St. Vincent, and we're here to do a tour to kind of assess what the concerns and the needs of the people are. As you can see, there's a lot of erosion from the volcanic eruption, and we've been interviewing people to see what their needs are, because one of the things that our organization is all about, if you care about young people, if you care about their families, then you'd want to support us and see what we're doing here. Imagine not having your bed, not having your stove, not being able to make an income because you're in farming or your business has been disrupted. So what we're trying to do, we're trying to raise funds so that we can replace these things for people, and not only to replace it, but to be able to give them an opportunity to start over, an opportunity for them to be independent, for them to sustain themselves. So if it means helping them with their business to get it upstarted again, or helping them with a new venture, or if it means education, being able to pay for a child to continue to go to school, to replace their clothing and their books, we want you to stand with us.
Hello and hi folks, I'm Yuva. I'm from the community of Chateaubelair. At presently we are in the red zone that was designated after the volcanic eruption. So we are in the Richmond area. Where we are standing now, it is like what it was not before. It was a river flowing down here. We had land across there where people usually come in the past and would have some nice picnics and sit down and cook and, play games and such like. But today it is a vast transformation. I am even surprised because even many of the rocks that you're seeing here, I believe are rocks that came from the La Soufrière. It was never like this. But then, after the Soufrière erupted, whatever came down fills it up. If you look behind me, you'll see like an embankment that was never there. Here you could have walked from that side and come over and go right across, walk through the river and go right across. But now it is all of a difference. You have to find some other means of getting over on the other side. If you see the embankment over there, it was never like that. It is built up by ash and other residues that came down. The trees that are there that are looking like they have no leaves, they are all burnt because of the ash from the La Soufrière. And more so, Right across over there, directly over there, it is the La Sophie volcano. The beauty of it though is that though much of it was destroyed by the volcanic ash, where everything was brought in its path, it is now regaining its lushness. The green is now returning. Across there is the river, what we call the Wallibu River, and that is where our folks used to go and catch what is known tree. I don't know if you would understand what it is like, but it is some small fishes. But right about now, we do not have that because the river is dry with just some little streams flowing, and it is not accessible anymore. So that is what it is like. Before, it was a good, nice area where you could have come and be relaxed. But now what we have is just debris, lots of sand and stones, and what is not, or what we would not really like to have about at this time. But we still have to be thankful that we have a land that we can still stand on. Well, what I think happened here is the debris, all of the debris that comes from up at the top, that came from the lahars, the stones, because these stones are looking very different. They did not come from the sea. They came from the mountain. What builds up here is what we know as sand, ash, and stone. So it has completely transformed the entire area. I believe for it to come back like it was, you have to have a great flow of water coming from up off the top and moving some of these down into the sea to bring it back like how it was before. So you could walk now from one side back over onto the other side. But presently, there is no way that you can walk from one end to the other. It seems like here you might have to take a ladder to go down there in order to go across, because this is very, very high indeed. I was not expecting it to be like this. I'm amazed at it, because this is not how I knew it was before.
This is Kevin Bonady. We are right now down to the north leeward side of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We are not too far from the volcano in the background. We just looked at some of the physical devastation in this area, and it's just incredible how this force of this volcano can transform the landscape in a very, very short period of time. I'm just amazed at what I'm seeing here. We see a river that was crossable. Now it looks like it's 30 feet plus deep, and you cannot go across that just like that any longer. And we're going to be heading back up to the south, and I want to encourage you again to give. Don't hesitate. Whatever you can give would be greatly appreciated. $5, $10, $20, $50, whatever it is. The folks that would receive these funds would be truly grateful to you. And what could you think about a better way to make that sacrifice? You know, you could probably give up a cup of coffee for the week, or you could forego some activity on the weekend, and just let's bless the people in St. Vincent and the Grenadines in this great time of need and hardship. I look forward to hearing from you, to receiving from you as we partner to help the folks in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. God bless you real good.